This is Debbie with the Canvas Garden Studio. Today I'd like to show you a reveal of my finished sketchbook. So let's take a sketchbook tour. In the sketchbook there are about 24 pages of different floral images, and each one is painted with a one-word prompt idea. So let's get started. The first one is called a chickadee. I just wanted to practice doing a bird, and so I did this one. I'm not real sure about it because he looks a little bit too fat. On my second sheet, this was from a prompt called Dots from Amanda Evanston's February Flowers challenge, and so I decided to do the lily because it has lots of dots. The third one is called floppy. That was the word that was given, and I saw this picture of some tulips and it was flopped over. I decided to do some patterns in the background just to play around, just to see something that's different. And I did the same thing with the next one, which was called mint. Oh, this one was a fun one. I took this little frog and just decided to make him pink, something a little bit different. The word was called wearable, so I put a little bluebell on his head for a hat. And so these are my little bluebells that I used for that inspiration. Now this one was called Australia, and I've never been to Australia, but I love this flower. So I did an abstract, really bold colors here and design. I used the same colors on my palette to do this one, which was called circles, and you can see the circles from the poppies. In goldenrod, I have the magenta background here, and I love how it peeks through all the gold tones. And of course, this one was right around February 14th. It was called Heart. Alright, I have the theme going with magenta. For the color monochrome here, I took this picture of hydrangeas in a bottle and decided to do it all in values of magenta. The next one was Van Gogh, and I love his lines here, so I had a little bit of fun with that one. And the next one was called Cookies. Who couldn't forget Cookie Monster from our childhood? So I did Cookie Monster. The next one is Retro, and I loved this chair when I was exploring the word retro, and so I decided to do this setup. The next one is called No Brushes, so I used pen and then just some palette knives to spread the color around. Now this is one of my favorites. Reminds me of my nephew in the mud here, and I took this picture from Unsplash and did this painting, and I love the variety of colors that was created with the little orange peeking through. Same here. I have the magenta in the background peeking through here, and it's called Rabbit. I saw this one on Unsplash and had to do that one, and then mix it up with some purple pansies. The next one is called Winter, so I decided to do white roses. I found this one also on Unsplash, and it gives a kind of a cold effect even though the vase is very warm. Tie-dye. What can you do with tie-dye? So I decided to just do different daisies in different colors, like a tie-dye effect. Plaid. Plaid ribbon. That's all I could come up with that one. On this one, I decided to do red iron oxide as the base because it's very earthy colors here and kind of golden. And so then I painted the snowdrops on top. You can see the pops of turquoise, pinks, purples, just to give it more interest here, and then the bold strokes of the mulch at the bottom. Red. Now I was done with the challenge and decided to do some on my own, so I decided to do some red flowers because red sometimes turns to pink. so I tried doing alizarin crimson with some different red paints from Arteza and played with that. My daffodils were coming up, so I just had to do some daffodils here, and used a lot of green gold for the deep colors of the daffodils. The next one is also daffodils, and this one I took a couple of years ago and I always wanted to paint it. This little bumblebee, and he was really busy around and he let me get in real close and take a shot. So I decided to do this painting in my sketchbook. That's the end of it. Which one was your favorite? My favorite was the little boy in the mud and also the bunny rabbit. Let me know in the comments if you like a particular one.